bunch of red, but I mean, you have to kind of stare at it to see the red. You see brown, but in browns there's reds as well as yellows. And it starts to pull that.
You learn that from your mom?
Yeah, a little bit tone difference between two. You'll see just a little bit. And once I pull this tape out, the tape, your eyes go to the tape because it's a bright blue.
Right.
So you get distracted with it. But as soon as I pull this out, you'll see the separation and the differences in the colors. It's not much, but it's enough where it might be the right one that you can start to see that little difference. This will actually be lighter.
That's what's always deceiving for me is when they put the stain down, I say, oh, I love that color, and as soon as they wipe it,
Right.
I don't like it so much
I
anymore.
don't like it so much so no more.
Yeah, I don't like it so much anymore because it loses some of the depth.
And you can see that right here.
Sure.
We're on a little bit lighter side, almost the same, and that's what I wanted to make sure we weren't too far out on that, but that's the way that one lined up. That's early American. You want me to spell it?
No, I got it.
Oh, finish. You'll see that in that.
Okay.
I'll put the golden over here. Put this golden brown. And it's just a shade or a hue difference.
Right, yeah,
but
it's subtle.
we're cutting hairs, as they say, right?
Yep.
Now we'll go with this golden brown. And what do I got? Where'd it go? There it is. Hello? There it is. Now you can see a little bit more richer. We'll let that sit and soak in for a couple seconds. And see that difference. This one's my mix.
And this is called a floating floor. We put down a roll of underlayment. You can see right here. And what he's doing is racking out different widths. And you edge glue this kind. This is not a click lock. You can see there, not a click lock. Floating floor. Floats. And the floating floor is done. Almost. We still got this above all team member doing his close up. As you can see, he did such a good job. Almost as good as this side, but not quite.
Not quite. Almost.
Almost. Just that fraction, but let this dry a little bit, take the tape off, clean it up, put some T-modes on it, and voila.
Replacing your carpeted stairs with hardwood treads and risers. The carpet, padding, and treads and risers must be torn out.
And these risers are behind these skirt boards, so they're all going to have to be cut out with the Sawzall. All the stringers are there.
We use a compound sliding saw to get the right angles on the risers and the treads. Be sure to use a lot of construction glue on the stringers where each tread and riser will be nailed. This should help with any squeaks once the glue hardens. Make sure each tread and riser that you cut fits right in there perfectly, and try not to squeeze them in, otherwise you will create a lot of big gaps. The building code on the height difference should be within 3/8 inch of each other, otherwise the inspector will not pass them. When you are nailing on each tread and riser, make sure that you are hitting each stringer. That way you'll have the maximum holding power, including the glue. When you are finished, walk up and down the stairs to see how they feel. Any squeaks should disappear by morning once the glue hardens. To give your stairs a finishing touch, always fill all the nail holes with a matching wood filler. If you can't see the nail holes after standing up and looking down, then you've got a perfect match. Depending on what type of filler you used, you'll want to take a rag with either water or mineral spirits to wipe off each hole to get all the residue off.